I wasn't impressed with the Philadelphia Eagles win versus the Las Vegas Raiders. I just wasn't. Cue the intro. Welcome to the Nick O'Brien Show, where I talk about football, I talk about the Philadelphia Eagles, I talk about a lot of different things, breaking news when it happens, post-game reactions, and if you like all of that, which I know you do, because you're here, make sure you hit that bell notification. But before you do that, hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell notification. Little bit of difference there, but make sure you subscribe so every single time I put out a new video, you'll be the first to know. Now let's get to it, because now I don't want to take away, I don't want to seem like a Debbie Downer, and I don't want to take away from the win. A win is a win. I always believe that. And these guys are playing hard, and I feel like the team won. We won the game, but also it's against the Las Vegas Raiders. Everyone has been raiding their pantry. So I don't feel very strong about this win. Less of the win, but more of how we played this game and how we looked. Because I'll just give you some stats. We beat a team that Kenny Pickett was their quarterback. Kenny Pickett, a quarterback, a player that has just been bounced around from team to team. So it's just not like we were facing any quality opponent in any shape or form. This team is just trash. So for me, it doesn't give us a barometer of how good our offense has gotten. I mean, Jalen Hurts had a great game. 3 touchdowns, 175 passing yards, 80% completion rating. Those aren't numbers that jump out at me and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad. Like he has such a marvelous game. And granted, he maybe didn't have to turn things up the notch. Saquon had 78 yards, I think, with 22 carries. Dallas Goedert got 70 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. A.J. Brown had a touchdown. I mean, do these numbers scare anyone? Does it scare you? Do you think it scares other teams? We just don't look scary on offense and defense. Granted, our defense did have some takeaways. We got an interception and there were some sacks, but it's hard for me to say that we're back. It's hard for me to say that the Eagles are back. The Philadelphia Eagles are back. The Philadelphia offense is back against a team like the Raiders. And we played at home. Last time we played at home, we lost to the Bears. The booing started and all of that. But just seriously, did you watch this game and you're like, wow, we're really going to go to the playoffs and do something and end up in the Super Bowl? Because I just didn't. I just honestly didn't, and I don't. There are far too many teams out there that just look like they're playing at a different level. And I don't feel like that's us. I don't feel like that's the Eagles right now. I feel like the same issues we've been having, especially in offense, because I expected us to dominate this game. It's the least we can do. It's the Raiders. They're already done. They have a backup quarterback as their starter. Is the least we should do is just thrash them. But we just beat them 31-0. I'm really not trying to be a negative Nancy or take anything away from the game, but did you just feel like, oh my God, Jalen is back, AJ's back? Did you just feel like this team can take things to the next level? Because I just don't. I think we've been fortunate this season that the NFC East teams have been trash. Washington has been trash. The Giants have been trash. Dallas have been trash. And I don't know if that's just made us more complacent as a team, because we just know we have the title in the bag, and as far as the NFC East crown goes. I still feel like there's a lot of offensive chemistry that's missing. I still feel that there's a lot of questions when it comes to the play calling that needs to be answered. And I still feel that we really need a tested opponent that's not the Las Vegas Raiders. I just didn't get anything from that game. I expected us to win. I expected us to bounce back from losing to the Bears at home. But I just don't feel like there's so much of a difference in how we're playing versus where other top teams are playing. The Los Angeles Rams, especially the Chicago Bears that came in and whooped us at home. Like these teams are Chargers. These teams are operating on different levels. The Steelers are even, like a lot of teams are now starting to catch steam. And I feel like we are losing steam. And I think it's going to take a good opponent for us to beat a good opponent and especially look dominant against a good opponent for me to feel differently. But let me know what you think. Am I just really being too critical? Am I being too harsh? Should I just take the W and celebrate rather than just, I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But guys, I just don't feel like this win. I just don't feel it. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching the Nick Abari Show. I'll see you in the next one.